football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
A man who played collegiately over in East Lansing. Here's Ken Walker. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
79
They'll drop to throw. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like you guys
I like that.
Circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he'll be corralled around on field right around the 40-yard line. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence. I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And into the end zone, a scoop and score, a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. A long way to go in this one. I'm sure that's not the only score we'll see today, but to jump out like that, very good.
Yeah, everyone wants to set the pace. You know, in a game like this, you want people chasing you. You don't want to be the team chasing them. That's exactly what they did.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 60. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw here. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
18, right in. Trap 60, trap 60. 19, Wyatt.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. There was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Panther 11. Panther 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw again. That one caught. It's Horton. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. In a wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. He completes this to Walker. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
60, Panthers 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Warriors, stop hiking. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On play action, they'll throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Kirby Joseph in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
60 Vikings, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. A pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good.
The kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Seahawks 3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. First and 10 is got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 73 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And they'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Seahawks 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Sticking with Walker on second down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Panther 11, Panther 11, trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it second down and 11. It looks like they'll move things around here. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact right on time there. And now 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on to punt.
Formation for the Lions.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they have their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Back to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away. 4th down incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And the Lions will have an excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it over 4th down inside the 40. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Now a run here off the RPO. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after here coming up. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Lions 21, Seahawks 3.
This one away, and off it goes.
10-10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. As opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that line.
And I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
First down.
19. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
That's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Top 50, Mustang 19.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Seahawks. 60 Bobcat, Panther 11, Warriors 17.
They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And it makes the score 21-10. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run or pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
3rd and 3. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might need more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Goes in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. There's some room to run now. And he's going to be held down inside the 20 at the 15. 84 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They made a nice effort to stick him for the loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll look to throw here. It's complete to Williams. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Come 19. Come 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
18 rattle, 18 rattle. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10.
They'll throw now on the final play. That is intercepted at the goal line. It's Brian Branch with it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
The key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he's got it to about the 40.
But that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19 Tiger, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Ranger, Buffalo 18.
third and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Well, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Detroit Lions, first down.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll set up a throw. Turner's got it on the crossing route. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Turner, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Let's go, Nick.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Gets past one man. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mustang 19.
They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Cowboy 80. 18. Pioneer. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
19 Lions.
1st and goal, Seattle.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Not saying 19. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. An extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for Detroit. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Throw left side complete. That's Turner. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number at 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that would get me off target and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Panther 11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 17.
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. Buffalo 18. 18. 5 in.
Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes off on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now.
7 Pirates.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Alert. Go.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And some space here. And he had this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 117 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Back at the 29-yard line.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. The give, right side for Gibbs. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that free. And it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. Moreland ready to return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Myers. Well, this is taken in, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
set, 19 Lions, 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where it's like a ball under a rock until it's over.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down. He's got a man, complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
41, Seahawks 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
That's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total